how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24 back with a video. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Going to be a horror review for a recent film I just watched. It is a slasher film, and it was a first time watch for me. I did pick this up from Vinegar Syndrome. It's one of their partner labels, Dark Star, and it's one of their newer releases now for October. And I just watched this and I want to give you guys my thoughts and opinions. So everyone sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's get this review started. So my review for tonight is going to be 2020's The Last Matinee. And like I said, this is a Dark Star. It's a partner label with Vinegar Syndrome. It has a real nice slip with like a theater outlook on it. And I really like the inside art. You guys can see it has that pink scheme on it. The slasher in the back. This is a newer slasher with a retro feel to it. So I'm going to get into this film. So this film starts off, it's in a theater, of course, nighttime. There's a rainstorm happening, and you got this man. He works a projector there in the theater, and he's been working long hours. So they're showing a last horror film there for the night, and his daughter comes to relieve him. She's a college student. Her name's Anna, and she goes in there and tells him she can handle it. He wants to trust her. He believes in her. He's trained her right, so he leaves her to pretty much show the film, the last film of the night. And you see a small crowd coming into the theater. They're about to watch like this this hilarious like Frankenstein film. It does have some good gore on the screen as well, of the film in the theater, and has all these people that get together to watch this film. There's a pretty much a killer that enters the theater. I mean, he sneaks in there. He has this like duffel bag full of like stuff he uses to kill his victims. He goes to the back of the theater, hides in the back, and he's pretty much plotting to pick these people off one by one. So you got these, a couple, young couples, and you got older folks. So it's mixed in here. You got a kid in the theater as well, and that snuck in. He's eating chocolate bars and stuff like that. So they're watching this horror film, and as they are, you got like these sleazy moments. You got some makeout scenes, some sleazy humor throughout. You got pretty funny teenagers in this film as well. So as this is going on, they throw on the show. This killer starts to strike. He starts to pick these people off one by one in the theater, and then go back to where his hiding place is, which is pretty cool. The killer, as you can see on here, even on this cover, you could see him in the back. He's real reminiscent of the killer and I Know What You Did Last Summer, except no hook. He has the blade. That's what he reminded me of. But it's pretty interesting. These people are trapped in this theater. He locks them in. The killer has locked the theater in, and he's picking them off one by one. And you see some pretty great kills. It's pretty gory in this film. I really enjoyed the gore. And as this killer kills his victims, he cuts their eyeballs off and kind of puts them in a jar, and he eats them. He eats the eyeballs. I was like, that's just awesome. I didn't see nothing like that. It's real gory and nice. And you have this girl Anna. She's running the theater, and she's trying to rescue these other people that are left. So it's pretty much them, locked in this theater, running from this killer. They do fight him back in some gory ways, and they're trying to, make it out for help, survive the night while this killer's stalking them. And that's pretty much all I could get into the film. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah. What I liked about this film was the theater atmosphere. I liked it. It gives you that real feel of being in a movie theater. The color scheme's nice. You got like these bright pink and like turquoise and blue colors throughout the film, which I really enjoy. You have the gores, like I said, are fantastic, and great kills in this film. I really enjoyed those. The score is awesome. It's an 80s retro score to it, so you feel like you're watching an 80s horror slasher, even though it was filmed in 2020. There's sleazy humor, like I said. There's a lot of funny sleazy moments, and film is in Spanish, so you would have to read subtitles, which doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, overall, this film is solid. It's one of the better slasher films out there right now, in my opinion. So I'm gonna get into my thoughts. This is my thought and opinion on the rating. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. I do recommend this film, especially to slasher fans. This takes you right into that 80s trope, even though it's not. So that's going to be my review for 2020's The Last Matinee. Awesome film. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Staying safe. Have a great week. This is Undead Nightmare 24. Back with a review and video. Keep it horror. Peace.
visto la película. ¿Qué quieres irte?
Por algo vinimos, ¿no?